From the beginning of time, there have always been those marked for a path that is unlike any other. They are not chosen by accident, nor are they lifted by mere human preference. They are selected by something higher, something eternal, something woven into the fabric of the soul before breath was given to flesh. The chosen are not ordinary, though outwardly they may appear so. Their difference is not always seen by the world, but it is always felt within their being. They are the ones who sense the pull of destiny even when they do not yet understand it. They are the ones who feel a heaviness in their spirit, a knowing that their life cannot unfold like everyone else's. And though this calling is sacred, though it is divine, it comes with a price that cannot be ignored. For to carry light, one must also carry weight. To walk in destiny, one must walk through fire. And to wear the mark of the chosen is to bear costs that the world may never see, yet the soul will never forget. The first cost is separation. When you are chosen, you are set apart. From childhood, you may have felt different, as though you did not fit into the patterns others followed so easily. Friends may have surrounded you, yet a distance always lingered. Laughter may have filled the air, yet your heart often felt detached. Even in the embrace of family, something within you whispered that you were not like the rest. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. Destiny pulls you away from the familiar because it is shaping you in solitude. The chosen path demands stillness where others thrive in noise. It demands silence where others crave distraction. And so, loneliness becomes your teacher. The nights you cry in silence are the very moments your spirit is strengthened. The hours you sit alone while others are entertained are the very hours when wisdom is being sown into your being. People may misinterpret your distance as pride, but they do not see the inner call that demands your separation. For the chosen cannot be shaped in the crowd. They are formed in the quiet furnace of isolation. Yet separation leads to the second cost: misunderstanding. When you walk a path others cannot see, you will often be judged by those who do not understand it. Your choices will confuse them. Your silence will irritate them. Your seriousness will offend them. They will say you are too different, too intense, too peculiar. They will criticize your unwillingness to follow the trends of the moment, not realizing that your steps are ordered by something beyond sight. Misunderstanding will become a constant companion, and with it, rejection. Many will push you away not because of who you are, but because of the unseen weight you carry. Light unsettles darkness, and your very presence may disturb the comfort of those unwilling to confront their own shadows. You may be excluded, laughed at, mocked, or dismissed. And though the sting of rejection cuts deep, it is also a signpost that you are walking in alignment with your calling. For if the world embraces you fully, perhaps you are not walking the path of the chosen. But even as misunderstanding presses against you, another cost emerges: betrayal. Few things wound the soul like the knife of a friend. Few pains burn like the turning away of one you trusted. And yet, betrayal is often allowed in the life of the chosen. It strips you of dependence on people. It teaches you that not every smiling face is a loyal one. It reveals that even those who eat at your table may not have your best at heart. This pain is not meaningless. It cuts you free from needing validation, forcing you to lean on the one who called you. It teaches you to forgive when forgiveness feels impossible, to love when love seems undeserved. Betrayal presses the chosen into a higher form of compassion, for they learn that even the unfaithful are often blind to the battles within themselves. But while the lesson is holy, the process is painful. Nights of tears, seasons of heartbreak, questions that burn with no immediate answers. These are the costs written into the chosen one's journey. And then comes the weight of responsibility. This is a cost few truly see, yet it is one of the heaviest burdens to bear. While others live carelessly, you cannot. While others indulge without consequence, you feel the conviction of every step you take. What is allowed for them is forbidden for you. Where they walk lightly, you walk cautiously. The chosen life is not a life of ease, but of restraint. Destiny demands discipline. It calls for sacrifice. It sets a higher standard and refuses to let you live beneath it. This responsibility can feel suffocating at times. You may wonder why your mistakes cost you so much when others seem to escape freely. But this is because your life is not your own. You are being guarded, refined, shaped for something greater. The fence around you is not a prison, it is protection. The restraint upon you is not punishment, it is preparation. And though it feels unfair at times, you will come to see that every restriction is preserving you for the weight of the glory you are meant to carry. Responsibility leads into the burden of vision. To be chosen is to see what others cannot see, to feel what others cannot feel, to know what others cannot yet understand. This sight is both a gift and a weight. Dreams, revelations, inner promptings. These are woven into your nights and days. You may sense danger before it arrives, or opportunity before it manifests. You may feel the heaviness of someone else's pain, though they have spoken no word. This prophetic sensitivity makes you a vessel of guidance, but it also isolates you. When you share what you see, many will laugh. When you warn of what is coming, many will dismiss you. Time will prove you right, but in the meantime, you carry the ache of being unheard. Vision without validation can feel like torment. Yet it is in this loneliness that you learn to hold on to truth, even when no one else acknowledges it. The burden of vision bends the chosen into deeper humility, teaching them that not every revelation is to be spoken, not every sight is to be shared. But vision draws opposition, and this reveals another cost: spiritual warfare. When you are marked, you are targeted. Darkness recognizes light and seeks to extinguish it. The chosen one's life is rarely smooth because unseen forces rise against them continually. Sudden heaviness, inexplicable setbacks, relentless obstacles. All these are signs of spiritual resistance. The chosen feel the pressure of battles others do not even perceive. The enemy seeks to break their spirit before their purpose manifests. Night after night, the chosen may wrestle with thoughts that are not their own, with fears that arise without cause, with storms that rage without warning. Yet every battle fought strengthens the warrior within. Every unseen attack forges resilience, endurance, and faith. The warfare may be fierce, but it is also proof that you carry something worth opposing, something that threatens the kingdom of darkness itself. Still, even as you wrestle with unseen forces, the external world brings another cost: rejection of opportunities. Doors close, paths block, plans crumble. What you hoped for slips away. This is not always the enemy's doing. Often it is divine redirection. The chosen are not allowed to settle for less than destiny. Where others succeed easily in temporary pursuits, you find resistance, not because you lack ability, but because you are reserved for something greater. Every denied opportunity is a shield against distraction. Every closed door is a protection against settling. But in the moment, it feels like loss. It feels like disappointment. it feels like failure. The chosen must learn to trust that what is withheld is as purposeful as what is given. They must accept that rejection, though painful, is often the hand of destiny guiding them to what truly belongs to them. And with rejection comes another weight: compassion. The chosen are not hardened by their trials. They are softened. Their own suffering becomes the seed of empathy for others. While many turn away from the pain of the world, the chosen cannot. They feel it. They carry it. They are moved by the cries of the broken, the loneliness of the forgotten, the wounds of the unseen. Their heart is stretched wider than comfort allows, and at times this compassion feels unbearable. They weep for those they do not know. They labor in prayer for those who will never thank them. They extend love to those who may never return it. And though this cost is heavy, it is holy. For it is compassion that makes the chosen a vessel not only of truth, but of love. Without it, their calling would be incomplete. With it, their presence becomes a healing balm in a fractured world. Yet above all these costs, there is one that overshadows them all: surrender. To be chosen is to lay down your life again and again. Your dreams may be stripped away. Your plans may be shattered. Your desires may be denied. It is not because you are unloved. It is because you are being aligned. Destiny requires full surrender. It requires you to release control, to trust the unseen, to walk in obedience even when it hurts. This surrender feels like death at times. It feels as though everything you hoped for is slipping away. But it is not the end. It is transformation. For only when you let go of what is temporary can you inherit what is eternal. Only when you release what you want can you embrace what you were made for. And though surrender is the greatest cost, it is also the gateway to the greatest glory. So the chosen one lives in paradox: lonely, yet never abandoned; rejected, yet divinely accepted; betrayed, yet unshaken; broken, yet unbreakable. The costs are many, and they are heavy. But the reward far outweighs them all. For every tear shed in secret, there is wisdom gained. For every wound endured, there is strength received. For every season of loss, there is a harvest of purpose. The chosen one's life is not meant to be easy. It is meant to be eternal. Their scars become stories. Their trials become testimonies. Their sacrifices become seeds that bloom long after their journey is done. And though the price is high, the purpose is higher. Though the fire is fierce, the glory is greater. And though the chosen carry costs beyond measure, they also carry a destiny that nothing and no one can take away. This is the life of the chosen: sacred, heavy, painful, beautiful. A life that feels at times unbearable, yet is held together by divine grace. A life that breaks you, shapes you, and remakes you into something more than you ever imagined. A life that demands the highest price, yet gives back more than it takes. For to be chosen is not simply to live. It is to live for something eternal. And when the chosen one finally stands at the end of their journey, when they look back on every cost, every tear, every burden they carried, they will not regret a single step. They will see that the price was worth it. They will see that every rejection was protection, every betrayal was redirection, every trial was preparation. They will see that what they carried was not just for themselves, but for countless others whose lives were touched by their light. They will see that the cost of being chosen, though great, was nothing compared to the glory of the purpose. And in that moment, they will understand what they could not see before: that to be chosen is the greatest honor, the highest calling, and the most sacred journey a soul can walk.